Book of Proverbs, a journey into ancient wisdom. Nestled within the heart of the Bible lies a treasure trove of wisdom, the Book of Proverbs. This ancient collection of teachings, sayings, and instructions, written over 2,500 years ago, continues to resonate with humanity. It speaks to the essence of life, touching on the practical, the spiritual, and the ethical. But what makes this book so enduring? To understand its profound influence, we must explore its origins, its central themes, and its timeless relevance. The origins of Proverbs, a legacy of wisdom. The Book of Proverbs is traditionally attributed to King Solomon, the son of King David and Bathsheba. Solomon, renowned for his unparalleled wisdom, is said to have spoken over 3,000 proverbs during his reign. His wisdom was a divine gift, granted after he humbly asked God not for riches or power, but for discernment to govern his people. His reputation for insight extended far beyond Israel, attracting rulers and dignitaries from distant lands. But Solomon was not the sole author of Proverbs. Several sections of the book are credited to other wise contributors, such as Agur and Lemuel, and later compilations by the men of Hezekiah, scribes working during the reign of King Hezekiah of Judah. Together, these authors distilled centuries of experience and divine revelation into concise poetic wisdom. Structure and literary style. The Book of Proverbs is structured as a collection of short sayings, often grouped by theme or subject. Its poetic style is marked by parallelism, a hallmark of Hebrew literature, where lines are paired to contrast ideas, reinforce truths, or draw vivid comparisons. For example, the tongue of the wise commends knowledge, but the mouths of fools pour out folly. Proverbs 15:2. This parallel structure not only aids memorization, but also allows the reader to meditate on the layered meanings of each verse. Core themes. Wisdom for every aspect of life. At its heart, Proverbs is a guidebook for living wisely. Its teachings address nearly every facet of human existence: relationships, work, speech, money, and moral integrity. Yet the foundation of all its wisdom is rooted in reverence for God. The book begins with a powerful declaration. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. Proverbs 1:7. This fear of the Lord is not a terror of divine punishment, but a profound respect and awe for God's holiness and authority. It sets the stage for a life aligned with divine principles. Other recurring themes include the power of words. Proverbs emphasizes that words have the power to build up or destroy. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Proverbs 15:1 serves as a reminder of the value of self-control in speech. Diligence versus laziness. The book often praises hard work and warns against idleness, as seen in the famous observation of the ant. Go to the ant, O sluggard, consider her ways and be wise. Proverbs 6:6. Justice and integrity. Proverbs advocates for honesty and fairness, declaring that a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. Proverbs 11:1. The value of wisdom. Wisdom is personified as a woman calling out in the streets, offering life and prosperity to those who heed her voice. Rejecting wisdom, however, leads to ruin. The dual path. Wisdom versus folly. One of the most striking aspects of Proverbs is its presentation of life as a choice between two paths, the way of wisdom and the way of folly. These paths are depicted as leading to profoundly different destinations. The wise, who walk in humility and righteousness, experience life, peace, and favor. In contrast, the foolish, characterized by pride and wickedness, bring destruction upon themselves and others. Nature is a teacher. Throughout Proverbs, the natural world serves as a source of insight. The industrious ant becomes a model for hard work and planning, while the imagery of a wellspring illustrates the vitality of wisdom. The mouth of the righteous is a fountain of life. Proverbs 10:11. These metaphors connect everyday experiences with spiritual truths, making wisdom accessible to all. Proverbs' enduring legacy. Though written in a vastly different cultural context, the Book of Proverbs remains universally relevant. Its teachings transcend time and geography, offering guidance to people from all walks of life. Whether addressing the complexities of relationships, the challenges of leadership, or the pursuit of personal growth, Proverbs provides practical, actionable wisdom. Its universal appeal lies in its ability to address both the mundane and the profound. The final chapter, A Portrait of Virtue. The book concludes with Proverbs 31, often celebrated as the virtuous woman passage. This chapter presents an ideal of character and diligence, illustrating that true virtue lies not merely in actions, but in the heart behind them. While traditionally viewed as a model for women, its principles, hard work, kindness, and fear of the Lord, apply to all. A timeless guide. The Book of Proverbs is far more than a collection of ancient sayings. It is a guide for the soul, a light for the path, and a wellspring of wisdom for those who seek it. Its teachings challenge us to examine our choices, align our lives with eternal truths, and walk the path of wisdom. Wisdom calls aloud in the street, she raises her voice in the public squares. Proverbs 1:20. Whether we answer that call remains a choice that echoes through the ages.